Unreal.
Your character, man, was like, was there anybody else like you before you? Who was your influences?
Well, Joe Namath, and of course.
But I mean, was there anybody in pro wrestling?
No. No, Ali, I loved Ali. Yeah. And of course, I got to know him pretty well, too.
Did you really?
Yeah. I traveled to North Korea with him, and he refereed a couple of matches I was in. And
Wow.
Yeah, I never had a drink with him, but I sat in a bar with him in New Orleans, and brother, this is long after he's retired, and the women were still hanging. I mean, I thought, this son of a gun, man. He's just like Elvis.
Oh,
you can imagine, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was such a bold
that
dude.
way right there,
Look
yeah.
at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. He fought Antonio Inoki, that guy to the left. Remember that?
Yeah, I did too.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
That was in North Korea.
Inoki was a fascinating character. What an interesting thing he did too when he fought Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ali
kicking him legs.
Yeah, he let him leg kick him. Did you ever see that fight?
No.
Oh my God! It was like kind of a real fight because Ali was boxing and he's moving around, and Inoki got on his butt and butt scooted and started kicking his legs, where Ali couldn't punch him. You never saw that?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
No.
dude, it fucked Ali's legs up really bad, dude. Because, like, Ali had never been leg kicked before, and he's facing Inoki. And look, Inoki's doing this thing where he's lying on his back.
Smart.
And I think, I don't know what they worked out, whether or not it was going to be a legit fight or whether Ali had any idea Inoki was going to kick his legs. I don't know what the agreement was. But it's very interesting to watch this because Ali's trying to, entertain, and he's also trying to punch him, but Inoki's, like, kicking his legs. So this is the third round. So he mostly just butt scooted and tried to get Ali to come to him. But he fucked his legs up where Ali was having a real problem with his legs after that for quite a long time.
Yeah, I bet. That looks like that would suck.
Look at he's going for leg locks and shit. This is so dangerous. If you're like a legit pro heavyweight boxer and you're letting this guy yank on your ACL, I don't know what the rules were. It's weird. Can you see if you can find any of the video of him kicking his legs? Because it was pretty nasty. When you had a match with him, where'd you have your match with?
North Korea.
In North Korea?
In Pyongyang.
In North Korea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad news.
What was that like?
You got to be honest with you, I think probably the most scared I've ever been of anything in my life.
Really?
Forget the plane crash, everything else. That deal was so intimidating. They took our passports, right, and then they separated us. They put me in one hotel, Ali in another, and the other talent that came along in another. And I knew right away I was in trouble. The guy says, he looked at my Rolex watch and goes, it would take me 1 year, I think we're making like $6 American a week. It's what these people were making, or the equivalent. I think he told me that. So, and he gave me, like, it would take 100 years to buy one of these. I wanted to say, brother, you can have this right now, but just get me on a plane home. I mean, it was that bad.
How did they talk you into doing that? Like, what was the premise earlier?
Oh, God, don't even get me going. A promoter in WCW. Yeah. They wanted Foreman first. Foreman said no. Then they wanted Hogan. Hogan said, I can't make that one, brother. And so they came to me and they said, nobody will ever see it. You'll be more famous than Lawrence Taylor. So I automatically went, yes. And then that was that. We never even talked. I'd never worked with Inoki before, so he just trusted me.
Well, that's cool that you guys had that kind of respect that you could do that.
Yeah.
Because you didn't speak Japanese, obviously.
No.
Does he speak any English?
Very little.
So did you know what North Korea was like, or we just?
I had no idea. I was good friends with Jesse Helms back then, Senator Helms in North Carolina. So I called. He said, "Don't go."
Wow.
Everybody I called that I knew in politics said, "Don't go." It's a volatile situation. There still is.
Yeah.
And they hate the Americans. They hate the Americans.
Why
they hate
did
the Americans and they hate the Japanese.
Why'd they want you over there? Like, why did they?
It was like a Goodwill Games. Inoki promoted it, trying to promote goodwill between. I don't know whether they're trying to get North and South Korea together or ease the tension between Japan and Korea. I don't know, North Korea. I don't know, but they clearly hate the Japanese, and the Americans.
It's so weird that they had a Japanese and American over there. If they
I
clearly
wish you
didn't.
could pull up that card show. They you know, they have they'll hold the cards up. It's like synchronized swimming, right? And they show a bomb. They show a rocket ship. 200,000 people was the crowd. 200,000 people in the stadium.
Whoa.
And they're mandatory attendance. It wasn't like they bought tickets. And it shows a rocket flying right over Japan and landing in America.
Oh,
There it is right
whoa.
here.
This is
Yeah.
it. Look at this.
It's unbelievable. Watch this. If they have that.
Oh, they're all synchronized.
Yeah,
They all hold
it
their, all the
was
whole
the most
audience.
unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
But they show this rocket taking off and flying over the Japan and blowing up America.
Whoa.
So you remember the name Mike Chinoy from CNN, right? Mike Chinoy years ago, the troubleshooter.
Okay.
So he comes to me. He said they wanted me to say that, make a speech before they give me my passport that I thought North Korea could defeat USA hands down. And so I said I can't do that. And Chinoy said, well, you know, I don't know if they'll let you out here without making that statement. I go, okay, here we go again. What am I going to think about? So anyway, I made it. I made it sound like they could be intimidating. In other words, I made it sound like we wouldn't back down to them, but there's a possibility that they could win or something like that.
Wow. So you had to like come up with a crafted statement.
Yeah. It was,
Did they have to prove it?
yeah. Before they gave me my passport back.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And listen, when Ali and I got in that private jet, when we landed in Nagoya instead of Tokyo, I got off the jet and kissed the ground. I said, never again. I was so glad to be back.
How long were you over there for?
We're supposed to be there for 4 days. We're there for 7. They kept us 3 more days.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Ali and I are at the Marigold Hall, which is their version of the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy is talking, and there's an interpreter, and he goes, talking about how they could destroy America and whatever. And Ali taps me in the leg. Keep in mind, he hasn't said a word on the trip yet. He goes, no wonder we hate these son of a bitches. I go, please don't start talking now. Just tell me later.
Yeah.
When we're alone. Don't bring that up now.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's eat this shit and get out of here.
What kind of food they serve you?
Oh, the food's good. I love Korean food. I still do Korean barbecue and stuff like that.